Man. That girl done called about 3 times asking what this shit is. I'll come back to the house in a minute, man. Don't pay the neighbors no goddamn mind. Yeah. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, I got this kind of shit. All that shit going for a different price, though. Alright, bet. I can't talk too much. She said, damn, what is this flavor? I got the flavors. This shit loud. You got neighbors. They like the flavor.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? Yo, FTW back in the building, yes, sir. Ain't got no sound cord thing right here, so I can't do all that. But you get what I mean, man. FTW, we back in the building. We got Famous B, we got Reptar, we got your boy Luther Day Diamond. It's good to hear from y'all. How y'all been?
What is going on, everybody? What is happening, man? Long time no see. What's up,
back again.
What's up?
I'm here.
You here? You ready? Y'all good?
Let's go. Let's rock it.
Orange.
It's good to see y'all. Boss man, how you feeling over there? Don't do this.
Shit, man. Just that living, man. Just happy to be back at it, man, with the FTW fan. I missed the game. I had to get rid of more people, man. Now we back at it like Crack X, man.
For sure, man. Like we said, it's good to see y'all, man. I'm glad to be back in the building. Now, let's do what we do best. Let's get into this Monday Night Raw. So, with all that being said, how y'all feel? I'm gonna get y'all a quick analysis right quick. How y'all feeling about the direction of WWE so far? Like, there's a couple of things, that's been over the internet that we haven't really been able to discuss. We ain't gotta get into a full, drawn out debate about it, but do y'all feel positive or like negative about the situations going on as far as WrestleMania in the direction of creative? Reptar, you can go first.
I was in my thinking mode. I mean, are you saying it in general or just for tonight's show?
In general.
I mean, with WWE, they need a lot of work. They need some tweaking going on because they have the talent, they have the things to make it work. I just feel that a lot of the storylines need some tweaking. Like the one that's making me the most mad is Natty and Maxine Dupree as for starters, because it's like you put her on the map just to knock her down. I don't understand. But otherwise, I think that they need some work, in my opinion.
Okay. Famous, how you been feeling about it?
It's a little rough start, I have to admit. Here's the thing. I agree with Reptar a little bit. I think we need some work a little bit. WWE does need some work. I solely blame it on Triple H as far as, you got to put these wrestlers in the right situation. You got to make things interesting. You need to listen to the fans a lot more. My theory is, and it's always been the same, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. That's the bottom line. You want to keep fans in the seats. You have to concentrate and focus on that. And I think Triple H is lacking that a little bit. I think he needs to hear the fans more. It's a little rough start to 2026. We got to hope that the chamber's better and leading up to WrestleMania. But the key word is, if it doesn't make dollars, it just doesn't make motherfucking sense. That's it.
I agree with you on that, Famous. One thing I can say is I'm not liking it too much. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a big WWE fan, but there are things that need to be tweaked, especially as far as storyline and the story development, creative pretty much. I'm gonna be honest, we're about to get into the show, but I'm gonna be honest, I hate WWE Unreal. It's pretty much just telling me that a lot of the people in the writing don't need to be in writing. They don't mean they don't need to be in WWE or, not in the wrestling scene, period. But as far as creative and writing, get them out of there. Get them out. They don't know what they're talking about. They just saying the same thing over. They keep saying they don't have a storyline for this person, that person. It just makes them look bad. It just makes them look terrible. It just confirms all the bad things that we were thinking. So it's just my opinion, but not to take up too much of y'all time. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this Raw review. So first thing on the agenda, we had the Vision come out. They came out pretty much mad about what happened last week. So pretty much the Vision has been getting screwed by this guy with a mask. It's kind of ironic because we all know that's how Austin Theory came back, helping the Vision while being a guy in a black hood and a mask or whatnot. So now another masked man is screwing them over. I originally thought it was Adam Pearce, but it's not. Evidently, because I think last week it was like the time was too close, where he had just came out, then the masked man came out like right after. So they kind of took him out the equation. Some people saying it could be Grayson Waller. I don't know. Really, me personally, I don't really care too much who it is because they're using the masked man thing a little bit too much now. It's kind of getting too repetitive and not exciting anymore. But either way it goes, that's what they're going with right now. A masked man is screwing the Vision. He did it last week, and now he's mad. Now the whole business is mad about it. Austin Theory was supposed to be in the chamber match, but hey, he lost, and now he's not. So with that being said, they came out to complain. The Callers came out. At the same time, the Usos came out, did their little thing with the Woo. What's up, Wrestling Collection, man? We good to hear from you. Also, my brother, Rakis, said what's up to us too. Appreciate y'all for supporting us. But like I said, they are getting screwed by this mask guy. The Usos came out, did a little dance or whatnot, because that's damn near all they do now. Then LA Knight came out and was actually exciting. Said some good stuff on the mic and made the whole segment kind of worth watching. Because it wasn't up to them because they gave Austin Theory the mic. Why would you do that? So, with that being said, this pretty much all led up to a 6-man tag team match with the Usos and LA Knight versus the Vision. It was a pretty okay match with some kind of flat points in it. I felt like it should have been a little more high impact. But hey, we can't expect perfect from every single match that we get in WWE, right? So, like I said, it was just an okay match. I'll probably give it 2.5 out of 5 for the first match. Not nothing too interesting. I don't know if it'll lead to anything else. The Masked Man came out again and pretty much stomped Logan Paul after the match or not. The Vision won, by the way. Thanks to Bronson Reed. But Jimmy had to take the pin, of course. But I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this first match. It was kind of bland to me. Like I kind of could have did without it. What do you think? What do y'all think? Reptar, you go first.
I've been going first too much. Let B go first.
Okay. B go first.
Sure. Again, I gotta agree with you, FTW Rock. The match was kind of dull for me. Again, the tag team champions and the Usos, they're entertaining, they're fun. I kind of sense that the Vision is kind of not the same without Braun Breaker. I'm sensing that. I think they're trying to make Bronson Reed maybe the leader with Logan Paul and Austin Theory. I don't know. There should have been more high-flying action, in my opinion. I really think that I expected more of this match. But again, it's not going to be perfect all the time. But, we got to support the wrestlers. That's the key here. And, they're good entertainers, but I don't know what's going to go on with the Vision. We don't know who this masked man is. Everybody keeps saying it's Grayson Waller, throwing out different names. And for me, it was okay, but it was wrestling. And, and my thing is I support the wrestlers 100%. So, it was still fun to watch.
For sure. Yeah, like you said, it is what it is. It's wrestling. We're here to be entertained. We're going to keep watching. Reptar, what's your opinion on it?
So this was Vision and who else? Because I missed the beginning.
The Vision versus the Usos and LA Knight. Like I said, it was a kind of
it was a 3-way?
Yeah, it was a 6-man tag match.
Oh. I mean, LaKnight has grown on me over the time. Yes, I say LaKnight has grown on me. I'm not saying recently, but like beforehand when he first came out, I wasn't a huge fan because I was like, you can't be a megastar if you're not doing enough for me to be that person. When the first superstar was Shawn Michaels. So with that, In terms of the Usos and the Vision and Lanite, I think that the Vision are losing the plot, in my humblest opinion, because yes, Seth Rollins is hurt, but at the same time, do something else. Let's figure something else out. We might have to change the angle a bit because we're doing things that don't make sense. So with even in the later promo, you know, when Austin Theory was like, "Don't do that to my boy," I was like, okay, and like it felt like one of those scenes like, "That's my boy, that's my son." So it just feels like they're losing the plot. Like if you're going to be dominant, if you're going to be these people and have the tribal thief be the chief, we need to do different things. Paul Heyman is starting to lose the plot for me. As much as I love, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, I feel like we're losing the plot. Granted, the 3-way man tag, cool, whatever, fine. I feel like they just did that to throw something on the card. But I truly feel that we're losing the plot for the Vision. And the Usos are the Usos. I'm just proud of Jimmy being happy for his brother and wanting him to be the greatest person that, you know, that can happen regardless of how people feel about his 3-man move. I don't care. It's more so we know the personality he can be. He could be a nice face for them, but at the same time, we're losing the plot overall.
I agree. The Vision has lost vision. They can't see nothing, and we don't see where they're going. I believe when Seth got hurt, and then they added Logan Paul. Don't get me wrong, Logan Paul is not bad in my opinion. He's actually a way better wrestler than people give him credit for, especially for the short amount of time that he's been wrestling. Take that from a wrestler, but he doesn't fit with the Vision, and from what we're seeing, neither does Austin Theory. They don't fit. It's making it look bad. Like the Vision looked pretty straight when it was Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. That looked like something where, okay, they could work with this, you know what I mean? Maybe even add one more person eventually, you know what I mean? We see where it goes. But this right here, I don't like it at all. It stinks. This is hard to keep on watching. And because all of them had their own single projectile going before getting into this group. And now they're just behind each other doing what? Going nowhere. It's like dogs chasing each other's tails. It's all going around in a circle till somebody get clipped.
Right.
Or whatnot.
And there's no clear leader anymore. Like with Seth Rollins, they had a plan. They had a plan. They had a theme. They had a template. They had something to go with, especially using the wise man as the wise man, but he technically was the person giving the plays and telling Seth Rollins to be the quarterback, which made sense. I understood it. I understood the Vision stuff, but we're losing the plot. Where is Paul Heyman in these moments? If he's the one that caused the disband the other three wrestlers ago, I'm talking about Roman, Brock, and CM Punk. Where are we now? Because now the fourth person, you have it. But because he's injured, y'all are fucked. I'm confused. Because Brock Lesnar been hurt, you didn't lose the plot. Roman Reigns was hurt and got leukemia, you didn't lose the plot. And CM Punk was here, left, and came back, you didn't lose the plot. So I'm confused because we're missing where you're missing the QB that you had. I get that, but at the same time, there is a defensive line, there's an offensive line. These are the people that have to defend your offense. Come on.
This is where the riders come in. But go ahead, Famous.
I wanted to chime in on Rep Talk's point. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because when we had Seth Rollins, go out hurt, and then Braun Breaker go out hurt, we don't even know who the true leader is. I think Paul Heyman is simply just trying to save this faction. But at the end of the day, we know it ain't going to be Bronson Reed because technically Bronson Reed has never held a single title. Braun Breaker's been an Intercontinental Champion, and twice. And I don't even think he really needs the Vision, to be honest with you, number one. And number two, again, we just don't have a true leader. And I think if they all went their separate ways, we would be able to find out how more of technical wrestlers they could be as far as being in championship contention. That's for any title. So I just feel like Paul's hanging on for dear life. And I just don't see how long this faction is going to continue.
Yeah, Seth got to come back quick, like as soon as possible. If you want to say this, if you want to say the story angle for this group, and make it any type of interesting, Seth got to come back and make them interesting. I know he's not gonna be part of the group because they betrayed him or whatnot. But if order for it to make it interesting, Seth's got to do it. And if not, then just leave it be. Like, let Paul just manage Braun Breaker, and that's it. Austin Theory, go get a different manager. Because, I mean, obviously you're not that good on the mic yet, which is fine. Everybody's not great on the mic. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it is what it is. Go get him a different manager, somebody else that can talk for him. Boom. The other two don't need one. Bronson Reed really don't need too much manager, and Logan Paul doesn't need it. Logan Paul talks for himself and does all the moves, whatnot, got his own brand. They don't need this collection. It's a disaster. It's just my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. We'll see where it goes, and hopefully they do something with it.
Right.
But we can go on to the next point. I don't want to spend too much time on that. The next thing that happened on Raw, we had a little backstage segment. We had a crate, some type of box come for Nick Aldis. It just said delivered to WWE, open on 2/28/26. I don't know what this box could be, what it could indicate or anything. I don't know if it's any point in it. Do y'all want to jump on that? And what do y'all think it is?
It's like one of those don't open till Christmas things.
Right.
I still got lights, as you can see. Like, don't open till Christmas.
It gotta be something that they can like, how can I say, it gotta be something that's gonna lead to something big later on. You know what I mean? Cause to have a whole segment about it, and I mean, not even say who it's for. It don't even say if it's for a certain person or not. So it was kind of weird to me. But hey, it's whatever. It is what it is. All right, so next thing we got on the agenda. We got this triple threat match between Asuka, Natty, and Bayley. All right. Hear me out. Maybe the right person won, but just in the wrong way. If I could say that. And the only reason why I say that is because of their lack of creating stars right now. They had for Asuka in because they're not creating enough stars, and Bayley don't got enough buzz like she did last year. Or last 2 years, actually. Last 2 years, Bayley had a good buzz, and now they haven't done it like they done. Like her buzz has went down. It's not her fault. She's done whatever they told them to, and she's worked with it. But we all know they do not write stories right. They kind of went away from her split personality thing that she was going with for a little second. Her and Lyra Valkyria have been tag partners. Now they're kind of not, I guess. I don't know. They're all around with Bayley. She deserves better. But that's how they've always done her. If you recognize, it was a fan outrage about her not getting her chance. And that's how she got her chance when she beat, who is it again? Io. For the title at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, this is a regular occurring theme for Bayley, that she always got to overcome them, despite being one of the most successful women, one of the better wrestlers in the whole roster. But it is what it is. This match it wasn't a bad match. I liked the match, actually. It's actually probably one of the better matches on the card tonight, other than the main event. We'll talk about that later. But it wasn't like a terrible match at all. The women did their thing. All of them looked great. It wasn't really no just bad part. Only thing is, it won with Asuka winning with the Asuka lock at the end on Bayley. I just think Bayley tapped too quick. She was only in the Asuka lock by like 5 seconds and tapped out. So that's my only critique on it. Maybe you went first last time. Reptar, you can go first this time. What you think about this match and overall?
You took everything I said. That's why you think I've been clocking it the whole time. Because there's no way, no freaking way has somebody won a daggone match with a knee brace outside of Charlotte Flair, who shouldn't have won that either. So what I'm going to say is I'm pissed because there's no way Asuka should have won, and there's no way that Natty didn't even get a chance to come back and stop the chokehold. There's no freaking way when Gunther had a chance to get stopped too. Stop the shenanigans. We're going to stop doing it to these women. When we have the card, we have the stuff, we have the ammunition, and we're coming out with empty clips. I'm sorry. There's sandbags in the clip now. What we doing? Because that thing pissed me off. As you said, Bayley did not have a chance since she became the role model after being I done forgot what the faction was before. Damage Control. Like coming out being the role model, she had it. That whole gimmick was fire. and then they just fuck it up in less than 6 months. While as I call him, Codelius Raheem Rhodes had a longer shtick than she did. Stop with the shenanigans. And Bailey came out there looking like old school Bailey. She was old Kanye, not new Kanye. Like I'm sitting here like, what's happening? Hence me saying earlier, they gotta fix this. They're losing the plot. Bailey had a chance to win. I thought she had it. Natty was kicked out the ring. She already got beef with Maxine. She don't need a chamber. Bailey needed the chamber to come back from those 2 years. It made sense. But of course, we're messing up on writing again, right? Right.
I told you, man. Writing, I'm telling you. And I'm not trying to pass them too bad, bro. But y'all, the writing.
There was a chance. To your point, 2 years to not get nothing was a chance for her to come back. What do you think they did to Bianca? Granted, she was a black woman. She deserved it because she was getting kicked in the foot. Now the poor girl ain't even here. So give it to Bailey. She was right behind her. Stop with the shenanigans, please. You're killing me. Bailey had a chance.
I ain't gonna say never, but on a regular basis, they just do it safe instead of taking chances. You know what I mean? You don't know what somebody can do, or you don't know what.
But you picked a broken person for the second time in a row. Stop the shenanigans. Stop.
Who was just in the Queen of the Ring finals.
Make it make sense. The girl that she was Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, with a fucked up knee, and here comes Sis with a fucked up knee, and she wins. Give it to me properly. We're losing the plot. That is that is my theme for 2026. We're losing the plot.
Hey, I'm kind of curious on why Maxine won in this match instead.
We're losing the plot.
Like people getting this buzz. That when people start getting these buzzes, the WWE waits too long to catapult on them.
Her, Natalie, and Bailey, that was a match for me. Maxine and Natty could have been going blow for blow for Bailey to win her spot.
Mm-hmm.
Make the story make sense, because that's the 2 years that she had to fight to even get to this point and have a chance to be there at the end of the freaking month. And here we are, back to the same bullshit. Why?
Makes no sense. You're right.
I didn't mean to take too much time, but I'm
good. You good. Go ahead, Famous.
I'm gonna tell you what, Reptar. I love your passion. I love the enthusiasm you're bringing to the table. You're making very interesting points here, but I want to kind of emphasize off of that. So I've been talking about this now for the past, year or so, how the women's division's been on fire. These women are coming out every single week, putting on great matches, giving the best that they can give us, and just exciting us in every way. But this particular match, when you talk about Asuka, who's a future Hall of Famer, doing her thing, I love her gimmick, I love her style, I love the character that she's playing. We're going to talk about Bailey. I agree with you 100%. Why the hell are they using Bailey? Are you just going to give up on Bailey? Bailey's a future Hall of Famer. Bailey is a Grand Slam champion. Bailey's done it all. I feel like you guys are not giving her an opportunity. You placed her in a tag team situation with Valkyria, thinking that was going to work, and it really didn't work. And I agree with you. I think they should give her one last run. If you don't put the championship on her, at least, put her in a main event. Put her in something interesting. I think that's something that needs to be addressed. But again, that falls on Triple H. It doesn't fall on the wrestlers. They're only doing what they're told. Let's get into Natty. I love Natty's character. Thank God. Where was this a long time ago? She's like an MMA fighter. She's more aggressive. She's bringing out the passion. She's bringing out the enthusiasm. Why the hell do we get this nice Natty? That should have been done a long time ago. Again, you don't have to put a championship on her, but the point is you want her to get people over. I love the fact that all three characters have it, but I will agree with Reptar. What is up with Bailey? Triple H, what are you doing? What are you telling us as wrestling fans, as podcasters? You're just going to give up on Bailey and just make her a jobber? No, that's not the way it should be. She's a Grand Slam champion. Give her something to work with. You just don't leave her on the water. You don't just put your future Hall of Famer out there to dry out. We know Asuka. We know what she's about. We know she's a Hall of Famer as well. And again, my emphasis point is all three of these ladies are future Hall of Famers. But at the end of the day, I'm going to agree with Reptar on this one. It should have been Bayley. She should have gotten the opportunity to at least go to the chamber and see what she can do. And again, it just falls on Triple H. And I love Triple H, but I'm very concerned. I want to work with WWE if I can on the creative side, because I really think I could do something with it. I'm just not feeling the flavor. It's a poor 2026 start. I went to Survivor Series, was not happy about that. Wasn't happy about the last pay-per-view as well. I'm really concerned about Elimination Chamber. So again, a lot of things we have to be concerned about as pro wrestling fans. As far as the creative writing team, not so much the wrestlers, because again, they're putting their bodies on the line. I want to emphasize this. I'm going to turn it back to FTW Rock. These wrestlers work out 365 days a year. They have to eat right. They have to make sure they're conditioned properly. They got to make sure they entertain us fans to keep us fans in the seats. Again, I'm going to emphasize this 1,000 times. If it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. Triple H, make it make sense, like Repertoire saying. Come on, y'all, do it. That's it. I'm done.
Listen, the biggest problem that is also a thing with Bayley is she was handpicked. She was handpicked.
I agree.
After the 4 horsemen, she was handpicked with Bianca. Make it the fuck sense, because why would you handpick people and give them this kind of run? Unfortunately, Bianca got hurt on the job, as we always say, workman's comp. But at the same time, make the dollars to make it make sense, because you can't skyrocket tickets for it not to make sense. Make it make sense. Don't handpick these people if you ain't got nothing for them. Stop it.
Well, here's a problem with that too, Reptar. Here's another thing too.
Sorry,
I think
Rock.
the biggest. Oh, I'm sorry, Rock. I just wanted to emphasize this point. I'll turn it back to you. Here's the general point that I want to make is that I think Triple H is having a real difficult time as a creative writer to figure out who he's trying to push and not to push, because in the back of his mind, he says, look, I got to push these wrestlers that are putting fans in the seats. And that's my primary focus. I'm not focusing on anybody else. I think that's the biggest problem that he's having. So he needs to focus on that. I'm pulling for Triple H, but yes, I got concerned about it. I do agree with the Repertoire 100%. It's really got to step up his game big time.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, MTG? MTG said, what's up to us? What's up,
Hey,
my
family.
boy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yes, to y'all point, here's my thing, right? And I'm gonna hit on this. Matter of fact, we're probably gonna do a special show about the creative and the what's that show I just talked about earlier? WWE Unreal. Probably do a special show about that separately at a different time. But I am going to say, Michael Hayes literally sat there and said, people like Chelsea Greens, who we all know is extremely over, one of your better experienced wrestlers as far as wrestling overall, and been through the indies, been through all these other scenes and whatnot, wrestled men several times. Don't talk, done it all, right? And is extremely over and has a great gimmick and is a great wrestler. He sat there and said, people like her can only get other people over. That's her character. She should only get other people over. That's literally what he said on that. And think about it, she was blindsided by what he said. Like she said on her interview, you kind of know your place in the company, but for someone to go out there and broadcast it and not even tell you what they're going to say beforehand, it hurts differently.
Same thing they did to Sasha Banks.
Yes. But at least Sasha Banks, it didn't feel like that. You know, the way they do Chelsea Green, it kind of feels a little different. You know what I mean? Like they're like, at least Sasha had got that world title, that women's title. Chelsea ain't sniffing it. They don't even put her in the scene. It's always that women's United States title, which they made her the first one, which that was cool and all, but y'all keep taking it away from her and not letting her really cook with it. She had a whole secret service. She should have kept that thing for 2 years. In my opinion, like you got a whole faction behind you. Ain't nobody with a faction behind you. 6 months to be the least amount of time you hold championship. But bare minimum, unless it's a bigger faction coming forward. But,
yeah. I mean, and they got rid of one of her people to make it worse. She lost the belt and lost Piper Niven. I was like, yep, that's over. So Division about to lose the plot next. Get ready.
Come on now. Piper got hurt. But it sucks. It sucks for her. But I mean, Piper got hurt, but you got a lot of other women on the roster not doing squat. Give her somebody else. Like, keep doing Division.
Zelina's hurting my soul with her husband right now.
Good God, they're not doing nothing.
My soul is hurt.
You know who else they're not doing nothing with? The girl, Sister Abigail, Nikki Cross, doing nothing.
We're not gonna get too fully in that because I'm gonna go into a whole nother speech. Let's not do it.
I'm just gonna say they're not. I'm just gonna say we got so much talent and they're not doing right, especially women. I feel like the women have so much talent and are not being used right.
Jade has not had a title defense after maybe one or two. I told you I'm not gonna go in this conversation with you.
You don't have one.
I'm not doing it.
One. She just had it.
I can't because I got a lot to say about that, boy. But we can save that for another time.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
I'm pissed.
There's so much. All right, we're out.
Chill. It's already 31 minutes.
I'm about to break the mic. All right, so we're gonna go to the next thing, right? All right, cool. So check this out. The next thing we have a preview of the ruler, Obafemi. He is right now. He's pretty much deciding if he's gonna be on Raw or Smack. We all know SmackDown got Trick Williams, Raw got Evans. So,
oh no.
Go out. Can y'all still hear me?
You're breaking up.
Can y'all hear me?
I hear you, but you're. Oh, there you go. There you go. You're coming back.
What happened?
You're talking about Obafemi. You had broke up really bad. Your internet said "fuck you," and you were still talking. I hear you though.
What happened?
You're breaking up really bad.
Okay, y'all back?
Yes, you're back. Yes, you're back.
Okay. I don't know what happened right there. But yeah,
you stopped at Obafemi, and he was trying to figure out where he was. That's the last thing I heard before you broke up.
Okay, cool. Go. Raw got Javon Evans, and SmackDown got Trick Williams. Now, I'm gonna say this. I think he should go to Raw because as much as I love Javon Evans, and he's gonna be phenomenal, right now he's not a superstar. If they're gonna put a superstar, immediately gonna be a superstar very quick from them signings, it gotta be him going to Raw because we all know Trick Williams is a superstar right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now.
As long as they keep it, yes.
They doing him right. He's in the main event scenes and closing SmackDown a couple times. You know what I mean? So they're doing Trick right off rip. They're doing it better than they did Carmelo Hayes, probably because of fans talking about it badly. But still,
well,
they learning, they doing something right with Trick. And right now, I'm telling you, the ruler is a superstar right now as well. He went toe-to-toe, and they know that because they had him go toe-to-toe with Cody Rhodes. There's a reason why he was a champion at that time for that match can happen. Because they already see those on the horizon. So with that being said, like I said, I think he should go to Raw. Y'all got an opinion? Where do you think he should go? Famous, where do you think he should go?
Pick him to Monday Night Raw, baby. Put him on Monday Night Raw. I think he'd be perfect over there. I think he could easily be a WWE champion without a shadow of a doubt. I love his character. I love his enthusiasm. I love what he brings to the table. I think he'll help the roster entirely. If you look at the SmackDown roster, I think it's pretty stacked over there. So I think I would like to see Oba over at Monday Night Raw and make these a little interesting for sure.
Okay. Reptar, who you think he should? What show you think he should go to?
Yeah, I mean, since they just signed Royce, I think that Raw needs a big person too.
So SmackDown got Royce.
It's bubbling as him going to SmackDown. I saw that in a couple links. You know, I get stuff early, but
I missed like a good 30 minutes of this last week's SmackDown. So
I haven't watched. Please understand. I haven't seen SmackDown since way before Rumble, so it's okay. Even though I'm a SmackDown girly, but I missed it a couple months, couple weeks, couple months. But yes, according to some reports, they're saying that they might sign him to SmackDown. So for Obafemi's thing, they need a big man because Priest is not around enough. as a big man if he's still under Raw, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like
Damon Priest on SmackDown.
you understand what I'm saying? See how far back I am? So what I'm saying is I feel like as a big person, I feel like they need him as a big personality since they already have Trick Williams as that big personality. And they most likely may have Royce on that side too. They need somebody, you know, for Monday Night Raw to do the same thing because all their champs is about this big.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they need it because Gunther is Raw too. I mean, it's Raw, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So he would be great to feed families against Gunther. He could feed families. He could feed. He's feeding families. Sorry, my friend is playing Marvel Rivals behind me. But he would feed families with a few people. You know, if he does Raw, he would kind of wake up the aesthetic a little bit. Since we're messing up with the vision currently. And he would feed families with Brunson Reed. Like we could do a show for show kind of thing. Like I truly feel he should feed families on Raw and make it a brand that it was known to be up against SmackDown like it was before in the SmackDown versus Raw kind of video game. So that way it can kind of stand up to the test of what's going on. But I'm still on the fence of, are they going to write him properly? They have to write him properly.
And that's my thing as well. Royce, I'm not sure where he's gonna go, but right now over Femi, it looks like if he goes to Raw, it looks like his first feud is gonna be against Rusev. I don't know about that. Only because I think the match will be good, but I don't think it'll lead to anything because they're not doing anything with Rusev. Like he came back and they screwed him.
They did him worse than Dolph Ziggler and Matt Cardona coming back to be in that tournament. I'm very confused.
I don't know why they brought Rusev back. They don't do nothing.
I'm very confused.
Ever since they had something going with Sheamus, but then when Sheamus got hurt, they pretty much cut Rusev off TV.
That's what I'm talking about. We're back to the theme of we're losing the plot.
He can at least
back here again.
He can at least just be attacking random people to lead to something. You know what I mean?
Something like
it's easy to write.
Like Dragon Lee came to hit somebody with a freaking bell. I know we're gonna talk about it later, but my thing is something. As I'm using that as an example, like something.
Do something.
Something.
Do
like
something different.
Like what did the little boy say in Incredibles? He said, "What you looking for, kid?" He said, "I don't know, something amazing, I guess." I'm the little kid looking for something amazing, I guess.
But here's the thing. At this point right now, Reptar and FTW Rock, I have to be honest with you, I really don't see them really putting Rusev in any type of situation. How is it really going to benefit him? He's not going to be in any kind of championship that I can see right now with all of this younger talent coming right now, and they're trying to focus on them. I support the wrestlers, but I got to be a realist here.
You're fair.
I really don't know what they're going to do with Rusev. I really don't.
They need to bring back the European Championship. That's what they need to do.
No. Please, God, no. And I only say this because they already got no championships going around with the AAA championships and the what's it called?
I know you're talking about the TNAs.
Yes, the TNAs and all that. No. Please, no more championships. Cause you bring more championships, it take away the value of it. I think the writers need to write in some good feuds like they did back in the day. Like Big Boss Man, D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Hardcore Holly, Crash Holly. All of them weren't always in a championship situation. Maybe never was, except when he was with the Undertaker. But they all were interested, and they their household names because of the writers writing them into good feuds. Even if the feud was 4 or 5 weeks, who were interested in that feud. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them was doing something. We know who Mideon and Viscera is right now. And I don't remember a single Mideon match. You feel what I'm saying? But I know he was always there doing something, being interesting. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just how it was. And you don't get those type of feuds now. If they are, they trash.
Like or they was in NXT. Tyson and Holyfield. I said, or it was NXT. Tyson and Holyfield was Trick and Mello.
Yeah,
That thing fed freaking families. I even seen it live with y'all.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I mean, you know, they had Chase U. Was dealing with people, and he ain't never catch no championship. Well, he had that tag title, but still, though, he didn't never get the North American title. The whole faction never got the whole faction never got the North American title.
To make that man retire was crazy.
Come on.
I think running stuff. But go ahead, B. I know.
Here's my final analysis on Rusev, and I think this is what they should do with him. To be honest with you, this could be possibly the best fit for Rusev. Get him over to TNA, change his character, and let him go after their TNA World Championship. That's the only way I see him really getting a good shot to develop that character and possibly win championship gold over there. Other than that, I really don't see WWE doing anything with Rusev, and I kind of feel bad, but at the end of the day, we just got too many young superstars, young talent that are trying to get over right now, and that's the best situation, I think, for Rusev is to go to TNA and try to do something there.
I mean, you got to know, I mean, we still got AAA as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they can put the superstar that they're not using in the other companies and go for their mid titles. Even if they don't win it, keep going for mid titles until one of them is an opportunity to open, or we need somebody to hold this title. Oh, you've been going for them. Let's put you in it. At least it'll keep them interested. You know what I mean? That's why I can't see why I can't do nothing with Omos. Anyway, that's another thing.
Oh, that's another story for another day. Because that man would have fed families.
I got ADHD, y'all. There's something this stuff that really pissing me off.
Listen, next segment, next one.
Next segment, y'all. So we're gonna go into a pointless segment. This pissed me off so badly because we still don't know nothing about what's going on, right? So we got the what's her name? Liv Morgan interview with Don right beside her, my co-interviewing her, and they're talking about who you gonna choose for WrestleMania because you are the Royal Rumble winner. Man, when I say this man was so damn mad. Why would you not just say, I'm going against Stephanie? Just say it. Just say it. That girl, man, just say it. I'm going against you, Stephanie. You're talking Spanish to me. I don't understand it. I'm pretty sure she really does understand it, but hey, it's part of wrestling, part of the story. Right?
I was here for it.
Okay. So it's like, just say you're going against Stephanie, but then, because we don't got much time, what I'm saying, we got to build the stories. And we're going to go against Jade, got to start building their story. And if y'all keep on bulljacking around with it, Jade not going to have a story, and her matches, no offense to Jade, but we all know she can have a few blunders in her matches.
But she's come a long way. He's gone, right?
Yeah, I think he broke up. Yeah, I think he's breaking up for sure.
But Jade came a long way, though.
No, and here's the thing I wanted to emphasize on that. I loved what happened here tonight between Liv Morgan. We had Dirty Dom sitting there and Stephanie Valkyrie. Reptar, this makes sense. It makes sense. Stephanie versus Liv Morgan.
You want Alexa?
Women's, yeah, Liv Morgan for the women's championship. Yeah. It makes sense. It's the right move. I cannot see Liv Morgan going one-on-one with Jay Cargill. It doesn't make sense to me. It's not going to make dollars because it don't make sense. But if you put Stephanie Valkyrie, who's fresh, who's out there, who's doing her thing, we just had Liv Morgan come back from an injury. This to me makes 100% sense. Let them duke it out. Stop playing Triple H. Make the match happen. Tell her you are going to fight Stephanie Valkyrie for the championship at WrestleMania and get it over with. And they can maybe have Jade fight Tiffany Stratton again. Who knows? Develop somebody. Well, I'm just throwing names out there. I'm just saying if it happens, it happens, fine. But what I'm saying is the match between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyr makes the most sense.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. I agree. Because since we're going back to these belts, it's just Jade and Stephanie, right? Stephanie made the most sense because when Liv lost the belt, got injured, and then it was out for easy pickings for Naomi to come get it after that storyline. And then for her to come back full circle to come get back the belt after the number one contender got the belt after Naomi was pregnant, it makes sense. Like this, the whole full circle moment makes sense. She wanted her belt back, now she finna get it back. Who knows? I personally think she should lose. And I say that because that would put a little foot in her ass to stop thinking that she gonna get everything she wants every time she walks in. Piss some people off.
I mean, at this point right now, you know, it's one of those things where they're trying to make us, you know, they want to try to keep us in suspense. They want to try to like keep us talking. But at the end of the day here, we know for a fact that Triple H needs to say, look, you know what? This whole thing between Liv Morgan and Stephanie is building up each and every week. We know Liv's going to go to SmackDown on Friday and controverse with Jay Cargill. But at the end of the day, I'm predicting that this is going to be the final decision where it's going to be Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyr at WrestleMania, and it's just going to steal the show. It just makes perfect sense. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Jade Cargill, but here's the problem I have with it. And we're going to get to this topic about Jade, but I'm just going to put a little emphasis on this. I have a question for Triple H and all the creative writers. This is my question to you guys. And listen, I know what it's hard for you guys, but this is the question I have for you. Why did you put the championship on Jade Cargill if you didn't believe that she was something? You put the title on her for a reason, because you thought she had it, because you thought she was the one, because you thought she was the one that was going to carry the women's division. But you haven't had her defend the championship against anybody. I don't care if it's a jobber, a mid-carder, like whatever the case may be. You need to make her a fighting champion. Whether that means if you want her to defend the championship on SmackDown, give her some tough competition. She better be defending that championship every single pay-per-view. I have not seen that. So in my opinion, I don't know if she was a good choice to be champion, to be honest with you, because I'm not seeing anything. And that's not even her fault. It's the creative writing team that we've been talking about here. Right. It's frustrating for me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not against anything you're saying. I truly feel that the biggest reason that she got the belt was because she was supposed to face Bianca. It was supposed to build up after Naomi left. But unfortunately, with Bianca now having surgery on her finger, you know, it kind of screwed up the plot. And again, we lost the plot. So with that, they just have to find a better way to do things with her, because yes, we're talking about Monday Night Raw with Liv and Stephanie. That was great, because they have something to go off of. But this girl sitting here rogue ain't got nothing. Right. She literally has nothing. She literally sitting there rogue, being the bully to everybody. Put 3 people on the injury list for her to have nothing.
Exactly. All right, guys, we want to apologize to all the pro wrestling fans out there. We have lost FTW Rock. Hopefully we can get it back. Yep. We're going to continue is he back? He's not back, right?
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
Okay, so we're going to continue, guys, with the podcast here to go over Monday Night Raw. Okay, the next thing that happened here. Now, you want to talk about something that's going to be interesting here. All right, it is official. Elimination Chamber. CM Punk defending the WWE Championship against Finn Balor. You saw Finn Balor bringing out Dirty Dom and JD McDonough, who we haven't seen in a while. Now, here's the thing. I love the fact that the promos and storylines are going to take us to the match that's going to be taking place at the Chamber. I'm going to pass over the repertoire after I'm done giving my thoughts. Bottom line is this. CM Punk is saying, look, I want to work with you, Finn Balor. We're going to make this thing look interesting like you did when we were in Ireland in your hometown. You gave me a match. You put on a great show. I love the fact that they're giving Finn Balor an opportunity for the second time for the championship. we all know at the end of the day, it's Finn Balor is not going to win the match. But again, you know, they're trying to push him. They're trying to elevate him. And, you know, I love what happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. You know, he pushed his guys back and said, you know what, guys, I got to do this on my own. I got to prove why I could possibly be the WWE champion. But kudos to CM Punk who's saying, look, I want to work with these wrestlers. I want to give them a shot. So I really liked what happened tonight. All right, Repertoire, give me your thoughts.
My biggest joke of the night for that segment was, did JD get taller? I feel like, did he get height surgery? Because when in God's name was he looking people eye to eye? When? Don't die on me, B. Don't die on me. But I said,
I think it was a boots he was wearing.
Nah, there's no way he was 3 feet taller. And nah, he done got height surgery or something. Stop the cap. But anywho,
Okay.
that man became 3 feet taller. I said, wow.
I told you it was the boots that got him taller because he was like, oh, man,
ain't no daggone boots. His whole torso was longer than my arm. Stop the cap.
Okay, it was the hair. It was the hair. No,
nah, stop it. His whole body was longer than my arm. Stop it. But anywho, so
okay.
I think that the first good part about it was that was the best way to bring JD back. That was the best way to do it before Elimination Chamber. I feel like there would have been no better time outside of Backlash. I think that segment alone was nice to give Finn his flowers, because I feel like he did not feel validated within the universe. Like, his fans are like, hey, what happened to your title, your title defense? Or, hey, what happened to this? What happened to that? Back to me saying we lost the plot. Him and Damian Priest were supposed to be the ones going against each other for that freaking belt. But they lost the plot and did something completely different. Hence, homie getting a whole nother, hence something else happening. But my thing is, I truly feel that now it's the time for Finn to finally get something, but it's in a weird time. It's very hard to kind of keep this up when he's already about to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So I don't know if this is the right time for it, but I feel like it's a good thing that's happening, because Finn has been waiting halfway through COVID to get a chance or a foot in the damn door again. Because Damian went and cashed in, got the belt, and then it was supposed to be best friend against best friend, and then we lost the plot somewhere, and it went to something else for Finn to just be head of stuff and doing all this other stuff. But now it's like he finally gets a chance, and he's going against, but CM Punk is going against Roman Reigns, or whomever's supposed to have the belt supposed to go Roman Reigns. But that wouldn't make sense when CM Punk is the one that makes sense for the storyline. That's why I said I feel like it's kind of weird now, because they put it in a peculiar situation where CM Punk was supposed to see Roman Reigns no matter what in this season, but at the same time you put in the Finn Balor thingy in the middle of it when that was supposed to happen too. So it's a little peculiar in the writing background, as you've said, but at the same time we're losing the plot.
Right. All right, guys, welcome back, FTW Rock, guys. We're just going over. Yeah, we're just going over Liv Morgan and Stephanie promo. Give your thoughts about that, FTW Rock. And then, of course, we just finished talking about the CM Punk promo with the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, JD, and Dominic Mysterio. So go ahead and emphasize on that for us. Welcome back.
I mean, like I was saying, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what was over that connection for a second.
You there?
But, yeah, like I was saying before I left, they need to hurry up and get with the plot.
We can't hear him. We can't hear you.
I can hear him. I hear him. Can you hear us?
I
can't hear you guys at all. I can hear you, Reptar, but I can't hear FW Rock.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. I hear him. I can hear him. I'm sorry.
How about now, Famous? Can you hear me?
Wow. Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Famous?
Wow.
Famous, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I hear both of you fine on my side.
Okay, Famous.
I can't hear him on my side at all, but okay.
That's all right. I'll fill you in just in case.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm just gonna say, like I was saying, I heard a couple things what y'all was saying. So pretty much they need to hurry up and get going with the whole feud with Liv and Stephanie. Just go ahead and announce it, like I said.
Right.
You're gonna do it, so just go ahead and do it. That way we can finally find an opponent or find a storyline going for because the opponent's gonna come after Elimination Chamber for Jade. But we got the storyline going now. You know what I mean? They usually don't start the storylines at the Elimination Chamber. Usually somebody who has something going already is the person who wins the Elimination Chamber, which unfortunately is probably going to be Tiffany Stratton, because that's the only person in the Elimination Chamber that she has any type of history with right now. I think, in my opinion. I'm not sure, but it feels like it's going to be Tiffany Stratton, because you know they push her to the moon. So
Every time.
I can hear him now. We're back.
Okay, cool.
All right.
They push her to the moon, so I think it's gonna be Tiffany Stratton. I just hope they make it a good match. They just need to get the story going right now, because we know Jay's gonna have a few blunders in the match. No offense to her,
Right.
but it's gonna happen. So, but if the story is good enough, we're gonna all know it. All right. So got that out the way. And what's the next thing y'all was on the
CM Punk and JD getting a height surgery and Dum Dum with the CM Punk.
Right. So with that segment, this is the foreshadowing of Finn finally getting away from Judgment Day, and this needs to happen because
at the wrong time.
It may be at the wrong time, but it needs to happen sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, they've dragged it on too long. Like they haven't given him the world title scene or even the Intercontinental title. They haven't done it while he's in the Judgment Day. So if you're not going to do that and let him be the real leader, I mean, right now Dominic's got 2 belts. He's the leader. 2 single belts. Mm-hmm. He's the leader. You know what I mean? No matter what world tag team titles they get, JD and Finn get, we all know he's the leader. So that is what it is. It's time for Finn to spread his wings and go somewhere else. Hell, they already brought back his original music and everybody doing the thing now. So go ahead and let him rock. I mean, he got the momentum behind him. Don't let the momentum die again, WWE, because he has a hard enough time getting up anyways. So just go ahead and let him rock. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on it. It's time for it to do. This segment was pretty much just CM Punk telling him you need to get away from him and be great by yourself. I'm gonna whoop your ass at Elimination Chamber, because we all know he's gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to lose. Hopefully. My thing is, I wouldn't mind seeing the triple threat at WrestleMania between Roman, CM Punk, and Finn. I don't think Finn should be left out. You know what I mean? They pretty much keep on promising that he's going to get a good singles push these last 2 years, and it hasn't happened. So if he just loses this match and they don't do nothing else with him, it's like another wasted opportunity. Like, what's going on? What are y'all gonna do with it? But that's my opinion. I hope they do something with him. But yeah. Appreciate you holding it down while I was out of commission. Famous. We can move on.
No problem, man. Got you.
Did y'all say y'all whole stint on? Okay.
Yeah, that's when your internet had cut out. We had our own conversation.
Cool. All right, so we go to the next thing. The next thing on the agenda, we have Penta versus El Grande Americano. Okay, man.
Next.
Could have done without it. I get what they're trying to do with all this, but sometimes it feels a little forced. I feel like I've seen this match a couple of times. I'm not sure if I have. I just feel like I have. So it wasn't nothing very exciting. It was no terrible match. They had a good match. It just wasn't exciting to me, if that makes sense.
Right.
Penta, I'm not gonna say they failed him, because people are still excited when they see him. People still wearing the mask. You still see people doing the little cool walk, no fear walk and everything. So he still got fan favorites. Hell, El Grande Americanos is over. I think he should be more of a AAA guy, because he's extremely over in AAA. Like, they praise him when he comes out.
They love him.
They boo the original one. And
poor Chad Gable.
Who is that? Chad still hurt, but Chad still hurt. I don't know what you're talking about.
Poor Chad.
But still, they boo the regular one in AAA. Either way it goes, just leave the feud at El Grande Americano versus the original El Grande Americano, and do something with that. At Penta, just put him in the Intercontinental title scene until he wins it.
Yes, please.
The Dom ain't defending that mother getting no. I'm about to cuss. I can do that on the show. Dom ain't defending that motherfucker getting nobody else. Yeah, let him fight for that motherfucker. You know what I mean? What we doing? Dom ain't.
We're losing the plot. That's what we're doing.
Losing the Raw lose the plot. Ain't no plot for Raw. God dang it. Who went first last time?
It don't even matter. I got nothing to say. Next.
You got anything about this match and then what Penta and El Grande Americano got going?
I do actually. I know she doesn't, but I do. So the bottom line is this, and I just want to make this point. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm calling it. I've been talking about it. It is going to happen here very, very soon. We're going to see Penta and Rey Fenix come together as a tag team where they should have been, go after tag team gold, get the tag teams division going. I see that happening. We saw what they've done with Penta and Rey. It's just not working out. Penta is still continuing to put in the effort each and every week. We're seeing the same thing from Rey, but the reason why they were signed to WWE was to come in as a tag team. So I believe that's going to happen. Let's talk about El Grande Americano. Very simple. I agree with you 100%, FTW Rock. Put El Grande Americano, Ludwig Kaiser in AAA, have him beat Dirty Dom for that AAA championship, and let him do his thing over there. In the meantime, Dirty Dom can defend the Intercontinental Championship against anybody he wants to. But yeah, I think El Grande Americano, Ludwig Kaiser is suited very well in AAA. This match was fun, but I really didn't get much out of it. There was a lot of Lucha Libre style wrestling, which I like, but it wasn't the best for me. But I do want to support them because that's what it's about. But I've got to be a realist here. I want to see Rey. I want to see Penta in the tag team situation where they belong. And then Ludwig Kaiser, a.k.a. El Grande Americano in AAA, beating Dirty Dom for that Triple A championship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just like y'all saw Boss Man comment down there, he said, keep that shit in AAA. I
mean, listen, I just truly feel they're really playing my Penta. That's all I'm going to say. I've been a Penta fan since I met him in person in AEW. Yeah. Do you understand that this man even remembered me when I went to go see him in the Indies and I said he was good? So when I tell you, I'm trying to find my picture so I can put it in the camera, but I'm just like, make it make sense. Y'all bought Rey Fenix for the team up to happen, for it to happen. Y'all did it on purpose for it to happen. And I say it 3 times in a row because they're losing the motherfucking plot. They're missing the plot.
Can we write this down on our podcast here? Because this is the most interesting thing that makes sense to me. If it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Spare change.
And you know what?
Spare change.
And you know what another thing they're doing right? So what I recognized is they could have already put them together, right? On probably on Raw, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you. They probably could have put them together already on Raw and had them go for the tag title. That could have been another tag situation like they were doing on SmackDown for a little bit, where they had what was it again? What's my boy's name who ain't been on TV? Street Profits and
don't get me started.
You're talking about Montez Ford and Dawkins?
Yeah, where they had them go and they had like 4 tag teams going against for the title at one time.
Motor City.
Yes. Well, we ain't seen them in a little bit.
We haven't seen the Viking Raiders but once.
Vikings.
Now the Viking Raiders was on Raw. I'm talking on SmackDown. They had the whole thing going. It was Johnny and Ciampa.
DIY.
DIY, and it was what's the team that got the guy with the mask? Nathan Fraser and
Braxium.
Yeah, matter of fact, you know, all of them at one point going for it and going to table matches and had epic TLC matches and stuff.
Those matches were so good.
They were so good, and they pretty much lost the plot against it, right? They could have did the same thing on Raw, putting Rey and Penta together. They could have had New Day, Usos are back, and and the Raiders if you want to. Or you got Los Americanos over there. You could have did them. You could have had that whole type of situation going on again. and make those titles interesting, because the Usos ain't defending them. They got no interest in defending them. They about to get back in this bloodline situation,
and that shit is pissing me off.
They ain't got nothing else for them. That's the writing. You feel what I'm saying? That is the writing. I'm telling y'all, bro. I can't wait to have the episode about this writing. But that is the writing. They're
you know who would give the Usos a run for their money, like we just talked about here? The Motor City Machine Guns.
Absolutely.
I mean, but at the same time, they got to push them properly. I feel like when they came in, and when I first seen them live on one of the shows, I think that they were pushed so fast that they lost the plot on them too, because they got the belts and everything during that period of time. They had just 3 weeks. They just walked in the damn door, got a freaking belt from people that should have kept the belt, and then that's it. That's why I'm scared. I'm scared. I know we're not at the main event yet, but I'm scared for him too, because they're pushing baby too far, too fast, and I don't want them to lose the plot on him either.
They're bad at writing, man. It's terrible.
It's horrible.
It's irritating. It's
Shawn Michaels need to get NXT in this piece. Like, come on. They cooking over there. Like, come on.
Now, yeah, NXT gonna cook. They gonna always cook. Even if the NXT's main scene is not as good, their mid card be fire.
Like, come on.
The people who not going for titles be fire over there.
Well, I don't want to lose the plot. My fault.
It is what it is, man. We're gonna lose the plot with them. If we can depend on that to do something, they're gonna lose nigga. They're gonna lose somebody in the shuffle. We're gonna lose you in the shuffle. We're gonna do
Listen,
nothing else.
I'm gonna need you to put it away. Put it away.
We're gonna lose you in the shuffle. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, you got a little momentum. Let me go ahead and put you on the rug right quick. Too many people looking at you. Oh, dang, where R-Truth go? Can't find him.
Oh my gosh, Ron R-Truth Killings. Oh, national treasure. Protect him at all costs. My fault.
Anyway, you get what I mean, man. They do this all the time.
My 24/7 champ.
I'm just gonna stop acting surprised. It's not a surprise anymore. So
that's the story.
Stop it is what it is. But hey, who am I, right?
Just look, Nick.
Somebody. We can go ahead and get to the main event on the cool tip.
I'm ready.
I think the Judgment Day had like another segment in between, but it really wasn't about nothing.
Who cares?
It wasn't about nothing.
JD had height surgery. I don't care what y'all tell me. Go ahead.
Man, I'm looking at it right now. He is looking thin, dead in his eye. It got me his boots. He looking at
stop the cap. That man had surgery that we're not talking about.
He was taller than Dominic just then.
Hello.
Dominic is 6'2". Dominic is 6'2". Hold on. While we on that subject, Dominic is actually 6'1" in real life. Ben should be nowhere near his height either. Both of them have surgery.
We're losing the plot here.
Go to
the main event.
What's going on? The Twilight Zone. I feel like Mr. Krabs when he up in the sand and everything dizzy.
Listen, shout out to my joke of the night. He when the hell was he ever told to see people eye to eye? There's no way. Even heels can't even fix that. That boy was 4'11". Stop playing with me. Stop the shenanigans. You will not shenan again. Stop.
Dominic is literally 6'1".
And this man was 4'11", and he looking at him like he's 6'1". Stop the cap.
This is crazy.
It ain't no hair.
Matter of fact, we're gonna. Well, we y'all want to skip the AJ Lee and Becky Lynch thing?
It was dumb.
I don't, because I think it's good. I think it's exactly what we need for. Hey, this is a good thing, because I'm gonna tell you what. I like the promo between Becky and AJ. AJ's gonna take the title from Becky. I see it coming. This is what it's about. Promos, storylines lead us to matches. It's gonna continue till we get to the chamber. I love it. I'm excited for it. The women's division is currently on fire. This is what I'm talking about. So that's just my opinion. I'll leave it at that. I'm loving it.
No, I'm not against what you're saying. It's just selectively on fire. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not against it either. It's a decent thing going on. They just need to how can I say? I didn't like either one of theirs mic work tonight. It's usually pretty good between them.
The greatest.
Yeah, it's usually good between them. But tonight, it just felt like it was a little flat. And they in Memphis.
I don't want to say flat though. I think it felt forced.
Okay.
A lot of the commentary felt a little forced for me. Like, granted, B is right. It's time to have an old school storyline with an old school middle and an old school ending because we know where it's going. It's predictable. My thing is, it felt a little forced in terms of, yeah, I'm gonna give you a free shot to hit me in my face. Like, I'm like, this is not Raheem Rhodes. Like, we can calm down and actually give the story properly. Like, we don't even gotta do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it. I understand it. Trust me, I understand it. I see the predictability. My thing is, a lot of it felt like fluffed when you didn't have to, when we already knew they were mad at each other. You just continued the mad. Not the, I give you a free punch. Nah, duke it out like you normally been doing. Why are we mad now?
Come on now.
Why are we stopping that now? Like,
go ahead,
granted, I get the story.
Roll on the ground and
you
get Smitty out there.
Throw the belt clean cross on the other side of the road and go blow for blow. Why is she hesitating to beat this chick in the face? Why are we mad? She's a heel. Do heel things.
Have security coming out there trying to
where the security? Like, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by there wasn't enough to further make the point. I get the story. They're mad. It made sense. They've been fucking each other up since Maxine got the belt, even before that. But what I'm saying is, stop fluffing me and give me the people to come out and stop them, hold them back, do a lot. Because I feel like Becky was looking for the hold back moment. And that moment when she was supposed to go in, she was looking to be held back, and that should never happen. That's what made it awkward, in my opinion. That whole piece was awkward. Then when she went in, it got more awkward.
I agree. I think what should have happened, like Reptar said, listen, let them fight each other, beat the shit out of each other. Triple H say, yo, you know what? I want you to get in the ring. I want you to get in the ring. Duke it out, create the promo, storyline, and then when you guys get to the match, you can continue what you started tonight on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I totally agree with it. I totally agree.
Like, it missed the bulk of why are they even mad? Give me the people that are supposed to be wrestlers later that are gonna be security, and give the story. Give the actual, like, I'm pissed off and ready to fuck you up, like that. Give me that story. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gave it to me for everything else. It didn't make no damn sense. Why are we not doing it for this one? That actually makes fucking sense for a mid card.
I agree.
Well, how about every single match? That's the way it should be all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, FTW. Right, go ahead.
You good. I wasn't tripping about it. I was just saying I agree. I agree. So yeah. Good, interesting points, you guys. Hopefully, we get a great match between them. I think it is. AJ and Becky are some of the top wrestlers of our generation, in my opinion. AJ didn't do it as long as Becky has been doing it, but they still top tier wrestlers. They know what they're doing. For sure.
And even the time was short, she still had an impact for people to remember.
Absolutely.
She wouldn't have been asked back if nobody knew her.
No, definitely. I ain't gonna lie. Between her and Charlotte, that's them the only reasons why I even remember the Divas Championship.
Charlotte was walked on. Thank you so much. Sorry.
But you get what I mean. That's the only reason why I remember the title at all.
They had nobody, so Charlotte was the only reason to use, and she was used. I'm sorry. I'm about to go on a whole nother conversation. Go ahead.
No, I believe you, but it worked. I remember her with the title.
Clearly.
I said I agree. Not saying I agree that it should have been her, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that match, man. We can move on to the next thing, like I said, and it is going to be the main event of the night. All right. So, how can I say? This was a good match. Hell, a really exciting match. The match was Gunther versus Devon Evans versus what name?
Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom.
Dum. Just forget the dum lollipops.
Yes. And it was an excellent match. It was an excellent match. I'm talking from beginning to end. Now, it started off a little slow because Dom going out the ring. They acting like they didn't want to hit each other. With the woo wop wop. All right. So when the got rolling, with the woo wop wop. I'm happy on shirt. But when it actually got rolling, it got really exciting really quick. I really liked everything I saw from Devon. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Dom was gonna win for almost a little bit.
A split second.
It wouldn't have made sense because I'm like, he got 2 championships. He got 2 guaranteed ways to get in WrestleMania.
What that mean?
He wouldn't have needed it. He wouldn't have needed the elimination chamber at all.
What that mean?
I'm just saying, it just wouldn't have made. Now, don't get me wrong. As a character, I'm one of Don's biggest fans. I think he's dropped both of them titles and cash him in for a world title opportunity. But I just know when you got the Intercontinental title, it makes no sense for you to get a world title shot because you already got your WrestleMania moment coming. So get at somebody else. So, like I said, I liked the match a lot. I was nervous that Gunther was gonna win. I would have been mad. Don't get me wrong, but I was nervous they were gonna win. I did not expect Javon Evans to win, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy he won. I swear to you.
Young OG.
I was like, I know he ain't gonna win. I know he ain't gonna win. And that boy went out there, got that. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, we in there. And we're gonna talk about this too. That's Kevin Nash talking all that bull crap. Let me tell y'all what Kevin Nash said.
All right, not too much on Diesel, not too much.
I'm gonna go down. I'm still gonna say it because no matter what, wrong is wrong. All right. So he gonna tell his podcast. He got a good podcast too, by the way. He talks some stuff. But he's very controversial, and I know content is content. So this could have been saying it's content, but it worked. Clickbait. This man told that people, he was like, he wish Javon Evans would be less Bojangle and more urban. The white man, no offense, B, the white man who wore bandanas came out to hip hop music, telling the black man during Black History Month he needs to be more black.
History Month.
he needs to be more black. Hey man, he's not black enough. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse you?
Read the room. Read the room. What is your problem, brother?
He don't see color.
Yeah, that's his problem. When you don't see a problem, you can't fix it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Not too much.
I don't like that. I don't see
Come
color
on,
stuff.
man.
If you don't see the
For
problem,
life.
you can't fix it.
For life.
You crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. And I used to rock. I used to rock that Wolfpack stuff. Crazy man, you lost your man, boy.
You lost your, as we would say, you lost your monkey mind.
Oh man, I can say it on here. You got me fucked up. What the fuck are you talking about? And you should look. And Bojangle was a black man who tap danced. So you basically said all we doing is tap dance, nigga.
And he was blackface too. But we're gonna move from that. So yeah, Black History Month, everybody. But I'm gonna stop rock. We're gonna stop right there. So I loved the match. It was great. I agree. It should have picked up maybe a little a hair. Look, Famous B can't even fix his own face. Poor baby. He should have picked up maybe a hair smaller, but at the same time it was able to get that hair smaller at the end. Because when Javon started flying, I feel like that was the pickup from them moving slow earlier, because I guess they were trying to figure out who was going to do what first and whose moment was going to be first, or who moment was going to be that. Granted, they might already know, but it's still in the ring is a little bit more different, right? And Gunther's the oldest person in there. Prove me wrong. I could be wrong, because he's 38. No, he's 35, 38. He's 38. So he was the oldest person in the room. Now, in that moment, all of us thinking that Dum Dum was going to win. As a person who don't like Dum Dum, I didn't see why not, because he needs a little push. Even though he has those 2 belts, I feel like he's not getting the proper push he was getting before. He has the 2 belts.
Injury too.
Like, granted, but at the same time, he got 2 belts, and that's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what it used to be before. Like, oh, Dum Dum has come a long way, and now he's got the belts, and they were dick riding him so hard, and this and that, and the third. So it was like, now you got belts. That's cute. You lost the belt and got the belt back. That was nice. That was cute. You know what I'm saying? So like, as finicky as the wrestling fans are now with in this brand, they gotta do better. Just a little bit to make me still hate him as much as I do. Because he's playing the part of how much I don't like Dum Dum. That's why he looked like the lollipops for me. He's Dum Dum. So with that, I truly feel I would have been mad if he won, but I wouldn't have for the finicky fans. Now, Javon winning made the total sense, but I'm saying to you, as I said before, do not push somebody so far if you're not prepared to have something to follow up behind it, because I feel like they're pushing him so far because of the fans, but at the same time, I feel like they don't have anything else for him. So with him being signed during commercial breaks and doing stuff during commercial breaks was not fun. That's already showing how much you give a damn about this man. You already showed it to me. You signed him during the commercial break and had him have a match during the commercial break, and now you're giving him matches with the grande person for him to go to Elimination Chamber with Gunta and Dum Dum. I'm not understanding the plot. So we have to make sure that they're not treating this baby disrespectfully, because it's already a lot of heavy minority talent. I say minority because everybody's in there now. A heavy minority talent that can go left in an instant because somebody don't see color, and they're not properly giving it properly manifesting it in the templates that's already given, that they're already fucking up. That's my biggest worry. I love that he won. I'm not saying I'm not mad at all. I scrimped in my house. But I just don't want us to lose the plot on him because he's so young. He's 21.
Yeah. I agree. Famous, what's your take on it?
I need a minute.
He said,
y'all got me messed up right now.
No, you said y'all got me fucked up. I fat-foed. I fucked around and found out.
Crazy,
I'm just ready to drop the damn mic at this point. We don't need this.
My iron is low. Let's do something else.
I've never been held for 5 seconds before, but I'm just really. Y'all got me messed.
We got you fucked up.
That's what's wrong with your ass. Damn you! I don't need that.
And found out.
You didn't need that, man.
The more you fucked around, the more you found out.
Okay, I'm gonna try to come back to the focus at hand here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try.
Thank you.
Okay, so this match was fun. It was entertaining. It was exciting. We got to see Javon Evans. I think, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to be the future in WWE. I'm really not concerned about Javon. I think what he's shown in NXT has been nothing but phenomenal, although I do wish they would have put the NXT championship on him, kind of build him up a little bit, give him a little championship experience with that. With that being said, I really like Javon Evans where he's at right now on the main roster. I'm really excited for him in the future, and I'm glad he won the match. Although, if you were going off experience, you would have picked Gunther to win this match to go on to the chamber, because again, Gunther is a 2-time WWE champion. He's got that pop. He's retired 2 wrestlers that we know about: John Cena, AJ Styles, and now he's he's like the retirement killer, so to speak. And he's like that Randy Orton type gimmick where Randy was a legend killer. Now Gunther's a retirement killer. He's the guy that's doing that stuff. Dirty Dom. I mean, listen. Dirty Dom is just doing his thing, man. I love it. He's working AAA, the Intercontinental Champion, although I would really like to see him possibly feud with LA Knight for that Intercontinental Championship, or put him in some situations where he can really have some competition. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad about the winner. I honestly think it was cool to see Javon, but the question is now, how effective is he going to be in that chamber match? We're going to have to find out. But again, I'm not mad either way. So I'll just leave it at that.
Javon gonna give me the EO Sky treatment with a trash can. I'm ready for it. Or Montez at the top of the chamber. Stop it.
I think Javon is gonna be one of the most exciting performances we've ever seen in the Elimination Chamber, and I can't wait to see him in the ladder match.
Listen, Montez hopping off the top of that chamber was exciting for me.
Yes.
And that was only 2 years, if that?
About 3 years ago.
See what I'm saying? See how far back I am? So with that being said, Montez having the moment on the top of the chamber was crazy. Crazy. And then Io Sky with her trash can. Please, Javon, give me a moment. Give me a good one that I will remember.
He gonna do an OG cut from top of the pod.
Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I guarantee it. If we could do sports prize pick on wrestling, I would prize pick that he gonna OG cut to somebody from the top of the cage.
Like, stop playing with me. I already know. He long enough to do the whole damn ring. Hello.
Man. He's exciting, man.
He probably asked Clinton to be stretched. That's why JD looked like the. Let me stop. But anywho, I think it's gonna be great. I'm excited. I like I said, as B said behind me, like I truly feel I really hope they don't lose the plot with him, because he was signed so fast after being, after hustling and grinding for so long, not getting anything, but still being put on the main roster. But you still signed him during a commercial break, and that's annoying.
I'm telling y'all exactly why they did it, because the writers suck. So it's been a big outrage about them not using black people properly, or black males properly on there. So as soon like when they kept on coming out, now all of a sudden y'all signed 3 black males
because they don't see color.
Yeah, they do see color.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do see it.
I'm just telling you what they said.
If they don't see color, then it's crazy that all the world champions are using the same color.
And to your point, saying that Gunther could have won, he doesn't need it.
No, he don't need it. So.
Granted that he has all that stuff and he's the longest reigning, he don't need it. Get rid of this man. The person that needs to go against him, that does the legend killer stuff, is Royce Keys. He put Jericho in injury list and made sure that he came back his learning tree, because he had to change the whole thing, because he did the spine buster on him, and that was it. That would feed families on who becomes the new legend killer. That would feed families.
But you should wait right now, because right now,
I'm not saying now.
Yeah, for sure.
But that would feed families after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I give it somewhere between October, November, going into the new year, that they do, well, since, bring back Randy for a 3-way. That shit would feed families.
You know what I think is going to happen, though? Gunther's going to retire Randy.
I mean, granted, but feed the families first.
Yeah, for sure. I think they should make that a big thing. Like,
feed the
that
families.
Should be like something like legend killer versus career killer. That should be something that they like advertise for like 4 or 5 months ahead of time. This match is gonna happen. It could be Randy's last match. Hell, make it for a title. Matter of fact, Randy's last title reign should be a career-ending match. He should get the belt like it. I don't know. Give him another cash in for Money in the Bank.
He should be Money in the Bank.
Do something, give him the title, and his last match at like 2 years from now at WrestleMania be against Gunther. Gunther won the Royal Rumble 2 years from now, because we now know Gunther's gonna win the Royal Rumble. He's second or third 3 years straight. They're gonna let him win one these years.
Probably
next year. Whenever they do, let Randy have the belt, because he's probably gonna end up turning on Cody, getting that belt eventually. But have him turn or whatnot, and then he go for the belt, get the belt, and then, like I said, he's champion when Gunther gets his opportunity. Huh?
Cody don't got the belt.
Yeah, I know, but that's gonna be how he gonna take out Cody in order to get to the opportunity for the belt.
That's true, because he said he was coming for it.
He's gonna do it eventually. So when he does that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you talk, Famous. Give me just a second. When he does that, he gets the title, and then, like I said, Gunther gets a Royal Rumble win, and then he retires Randy at a WrestleMania. That's a great way to go out.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy, we all know they're not going to let him get 18 title reigns. He's at 14 right now. Him get 15 or 16 would be fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to say, Famous?
I agree with what you're saying. Listen, at the end of the day, I really think that I even see Obafemi even being pushed a lot faster than Royce Keys. Oba, we could be seeing Oba going against Brock Lesnar if that's what they're trying to do. Listen, Royce Keys is going to be coming in here. But at the end of the day, man, I'm really loving Obafemi, man. That guy's absolutely vicious.
Yeah,
I like this younger talent that's coming. I like Trick Williams. This is going to be interesting, but I do have concerns, like Reptar has concerns about. Are you guys going to put him in the right situations at the right time to make things interesting? That's the key for me. Have to focus on that. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. And, I'm really bothered by this whole Kevin Nash thing. I just got to say something because I'm really annoyed by this. This has to stop right now. We need to stop judging color and race and focus on unity as a whole. We are people united together. Let's focus on the wrestlers and what they're doing. Stop judging everybody. That's not going to get you anywhere in life. This is the biggest problem I have. Why are we doing this?
Preach discernment, sir.
Why would you be doing this kind of stuff? Focus on the wrestlers. Focus on their talent. Praise them. If you want to guide them to make them better, do it. But why are we judging all these like wrestlers, like individuals with color? It doesn't matter. Focus on the talent and making them better. If you were so concerned about him, why don't you work with them? Show him something.
Unfortunately, we're stuck with the same people that had the same mindset when Vince was there. He even was one of the persons that felt the same way of, I'm only pushing the people that make sense. And of course, it's not us that makes sense. So with that, with your point, I'm never against your point. It's just the same people are still in there.
I mean, I'm going to say this. I think it's worse off people in there because at least we had Bobby Lashley. At least we had Mark Henry. At least we had
Bobby Lashley's Panamanian.
Huh?
Bobby Lashley is Panamanian.
Bobby Lashley is the blacks against.
Bobby Lashley is Panamanian.
Whatever you want to say, he's black in the skin, all right? Didn't nobody know
they
that.
They did not put Bobby in the Black History Month stuff. They put him in the Latin American month, and he was put as Panamanian.
Everything I've seen, I'm gonna look it up, but everything I've
Go back and look.
He's been in his black stuff.
If they kept the post. If not, if they did, he was not in BHM. He was in the Latinx.
He could be in both of them. He could
That's
be both.
what I say, but they ain't put him in there.
He could be in both. I don't care.
I understand your point.
But I mean, to my point, we had Mark Henry, Booker T, The Rock. All this is on the bench. I can't name one black one under Triple H. It's been a little bit now.
Well,
been plenty of time now. It's time to get the ball rolling, Triple H.
For the women's division, he had Jacqueline. Remember, Vince had Jacqueline, and she was the first black woman to get that belt.
The black women really don't suffer too much. They get theirs. We got, on the Triple H, we've had, Jade shining. We've had
Raheem is Cuban.
Shining. Huh?
I was reading the comment before it popped up. Raheem is Cuban.
Yeah. I mean, we joke about the Raheem role, which is cool and all,
but he said it on national television, so here we are.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a cool joke, and I don't mind joking about it, but I'm saying facts right now, and the facts is Triple H don't fuck with us. Point blank period. I made a whole video about it. How Triple H don't fuck with us. And black males, not black women. Like I said, he's been doing great with the black women. So I'm not saying he's just completely, I don't want to say he's completely 100% just racist, but I do want to say that he does not know how to market the black male. He don't know how to market them at all. And nobody in his room know how to market them either. Even when they market themselves. Carmelo Hayes was doing his own "We Want Mellow" chant, hashtag to get it out there. R-Truth pretty much set his own way up in order to be more famous. After you released him and brought him back, he did it on his own. He had over 100 million people retweeting him on his own when he got fired, right? And he came back, cut his hair, and said he could be Ron Killings now since y'all fired R-Truth. Give him a chance to do something else, and y'all made him go right back to the silly act and not hardly ever put him on TV. they get themselves out there. Triple H don't know what to do with them, and that's the problem. Not only did he not know what to do with them, Michael Hayes don't, Road Dogg don't, all of them don't. They don't know what to do with them.
But Shawn Michaels knew what the heck he was doing at NXT, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Shawn Michaels be cooking with any color, any race.
With a capital C.
It don't matter what you is over there. If you can wrestle, you can talk to Mike a little bit. Shawn Michaels gonna get you.
Stand and Deliver. WrestleMania 40 was one of the best.
Come on.
I've seen. Period. As a person who really didn't watch NXT, shout out to my mom who was watching. She watched NXT more than I did. And she was like, "Yo, Gianni, you gotta watch this and this and this because NXT is doing a lot, and they got this and they got that and this and that." But at the same time, I was like, once I finally watched and got to know and be amongst the kids and stuff, I said, "Oh my gosh, this show is really good," and it didn't matter who was doing what. It truly didn't matter whatsoever.
My brother said he's half Perennial and then half.
I know, I was joking. Yeah, I know it was a joke. But yeah.
Famous, what happened?
Maybe you couldn't hear us again. But I'll say this: like, I truly feel that him and not seeing color business kind of messed up a lot of things here, and it shows. The once he said it shows, and it shows proof as to what's going on. Each time we got to remember he has that thing saying, "I don't see it," but he kind of does. Because what did Shawn Michaels do right after he said that? You remember? NXT the next day had all the minority belts on the same show at the same time.
All on. Oh, and also remember, like, the next PLE, who is it again? AEW PLE had all kinds of black people on it. It had like 30 black wrestlers, or at least featured there. You saw them. We were like, that's definitely was on purpose, for sure. But go ahead, Famous.
No, you guys summed it up. You know, the thing is, I just think it's really important that, you know, we give equal opportunity to everybody in not only WWE, but AEW. And we really got to focus on the talent. Is that what wrestler is going to be the guy that is going to be elevate the company, you know, whether it's AEW or WWE, and just give them the opportunity to shine at the very highest level. I think that's what it's about. That's what it should always be about. And that's facts. And the thing is, you know, we want to see, you know, every wrestler get the opportunity. I understand that, you know, Triple H again is in a difficult position because he's got to make sure that he keeps fans in the seats. And how you're doing that, but you're by focusing on the people that are getting the most hype from the fans. So I get that, but at the same time, if you see something in them and you believe that, you know, they can be ready for that next level, I think they should get the opportunity. I think they should elevate the champions. I don't care if you're an Intercontinental. I don't care if you're a United States champion. I don't care if you're a world champion, a women's tag team champion, or men. It's all about the champions showing why they believe they're champions. And even if you're not, hey, you got to show why you believe you deserve to be a champion. So I just think that the prime focus this year for WWE is to really focus on that. Here are the fans, and just look, these are what these fans are into. We gotta focus on that. Although we can't, I know that they can't please every single fan. I get it, but at the same time, hey, I'm gonna stand by this quote, and it's gonna be crazy. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense.
Because we're losing the plot.
Come on now. But hey, we surely appreciate everyone who joined us. Black Sportsman in Detroit, man. What's up, brother? We so appreciate you watching the show with us, man. Hey, all our fans, man, we feel great being back, man. It's been too long, and we will be more consistent with these shows, y'all. I know Friday night and Saturday morning for sure we'll have shows. We're working on the days of the other shows. Wednesday, Famous, you said Wednesday morning you have a show?
Correct.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. Wednesday morning, Famous gonna have his show. We're still getting the logistics drawn out on who all gonna be on each show. But we could say Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday we will have shows for sure. And of course, PLEs, we try to have special shows as well. We're gonna do our best to be very consistent with y'all, man. We missed y'all so much. We back in here. We love y'all. Reptar, Famous. Y'all got anything to say before we get out of here?
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Women, if you are abusing your man, finish him off. He got no business.
All right.
He got no business getting whooped.
All right.
Call the police. What's wrong with you?
We're losing the freaking plot.
Okay. All right. My fault. Too much?
Too much. You didn't even let B speak because he cracking up. His whole face is red.
Okay. My fault, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Fame, what else you got to say?
Hey, thanks for watching, you guys. We're going to keep you entertained, as you guys can see. We're going to bring you that passion, enthusiasm, that desire on every podcast. We're going to keep you guys laughing because that's what it's about. Keep supporting us. We appreciate the love. We're going to bust our butts for you guys. 2026 is going to be the year for this podcasting team. And we're just going to keep doing our thing, y'all. We're ready, and we're back bigger, better than ever.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to catch all the Pokemon. We're going to drink all the Henny. We're going to go and get out of here. Y'all be easy, man. We so love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love you.
Yeah. I need JD's surgeon.